Everyone, and welcome to the post-game press conference of the Basketball Champions League game Spartak Office Shoes versus Dreamland Gran Canaria. The final score is 83-93. For the first part of the press conference, we have with us the visiting team, Dreamland Gran Canaria, represented by their head coach, Mr. 𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘, and player Brian Angola. We'll start first with the player. Brian, could you please share your thoughts about tonight's game?
Good night, everybody. I think we came in here knowing that this team have a really good team. They have a really good coach, really good players. And we were just trying to follow the game plan that we prepared for the last 3 days, because we just had a tough game back home. So it was important for us to limit their points in the paint, their points of turnovers. We only got, I think, 9 turnovers, which was important for us. We keep the pace on our way, and then that's the way we wanted to play, and we did. They had a great run in the third quarter. We was able to keep the composure and just keep playing our basketball.
Thank you. One more question: how do you evaluate your team's performance in this opening round, on third round, and what you can take from this game for upcoming matches in the BCL?
We're just gonna take it one game at a time. Now we got, I think, in 1 or 2 weeks rest. We got a bye week next week, so we're just gonna just focus on the next game. Like we said before, we had a tough start of the season, but we can no excuse on that. We know the capabilities what we got. We are a really good team. Coaching staff and the managing staff did a good job on recruiting really good guys, and we just gotta stay together and play together like every game, like it's our only last game. So taking one game at a time.
Thank you very much, Brian. We'll now open the floor for the questions from the media. Questions for Brian? Thank you, Brian. You may leave if you wish.
Thank you.
Thanks. Now we'll continue with the head coach of Dreamland Gran Canaria, Mr. 𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘. Coach, congratulations once again, and please share your statement about tonight's game.
Yes, good evening. First of all, I would like to thank Spartak for great hospitality to us here in Subotica. The team enjoyed the stay, had everything it needed, and the game, I think we start the game with the right mindset, but we couldn't break the game open all the way through the end. We knew Spartak is a great team. They didn't lose until today, so we were especially mentally ready. I think we played a solid game. We have to see where we can get better, but in the end we are happy for the win here in Subotica, which is a tough place to play and tough team to win. Okay, so happy with the win, but we have to go forward. We have to look forward.
Thank you, Coach. One follow-up question: what are your key takeaways from this match, and how do you see your team's progression through this BCL group stage?
Well, we know the keys. The keys were for sure trying to limit Spartak backcourt, because they had a lot of good scorers. They shot with great percentage in this start of the season. So we did pretty good job on most of those things, except we suffered a little bit with Hanla, but we knew what was our goal. I think we were solid enough, not great, to stop this threat. And we knew we had to really fight for rebounds, which is another thing that Spartak do great with Thompson and Nikolic as well. So this was a couple of the keys for us, and offensively, most of the games we found good solutions to our game. So we shot especially for 2 with high percentage, and this was the key.
Thank you, coach. A sada možemo preći na još jedan jezik koji svi razumemo i ako možete nam kažete nešto više detalja o ključnim detaljima utakmice i planovima za naredne izazove za Dreamland Gran Canaria.
Da, rekao sam, ključ pripreme, ključ utakmice sigurno je bio naša obrana. Ja mislim da smo napravili solidan posao, pogotovo na vanjskim igračima, osim Hanla, gdje je dao 28 poena i tu nismo bili najbolji, ali generalno ja mislim da smo bili svjesni šta treba da uradimo da dobijemo utakmicu. Tako da smo zadovoljni putujući kući sa 2 boda i sa 3-0 u prvoj grupi. Što se tiče grupe Champions lige, znamo da je svaka utakmica veoma bitna, znamo šta donosi prvo mjesto u grupi, tako da naša ambicija i naš cilj je da radimo dalje, da idemo još bolje s ovim novim timom što imamo 6 novih igrača, zato što smo promijenili tim i tu se još malo hvatamo, ali to što se tiče Champions lige moramo biti svjesni toga i što sam prije rekao, treba da gledamo dalje. Idemo u sljedeću utakmicu, veoma bitnu u našoj domaćoj ligi u ACB, koja svaka utakmica može da presudi ili svaki poen može da presudi i odluči putnice na Copa del Rey koji se odlučuju na pola sezone.
Hvala puno. Once again, thank you, coach. We'll now open the floor for questions from the media.
Dobro večer.
Nešto vezano za navijače i publiku. Znači, protiv Lemana ste imali, mislim, samo 3.500 gledalaca, a u španskoj ligi mislim da imate prosjek blizu 7.000. Sad me interesuje, da li ta španska vaša publika, znači na Gran Canaria, da li ona bira da će više da gleda špansku ligu, mislim, da gleda ili možda ovdje bilo da će to je pola hale ili tako manje možda?
Ne, manje. Da, uvijek je bilo tako. Uvijek između sedmice, sredo, tako i u Eurokupu, tako sad prva utakmica koju smo igrali kući u Champions ligu, uvijek je došlo manje navijača. Da li je to zbog vremena, dana u kojem se igra, ali uistina i fakt da za vikend, za ACB ligu imamo puno viši posjet nego između sedmice. To je jedna stvar koju bi željeli da popravimo ili da pozovemo naše navijače da nas isprate i malo više u sredu i utorkama i sredama, ali nije to u našoj kontroli i to je to. To je u biti malo tendenca koju imamo već godinama u Gran Canariji.
Ali nemate sezonske karte, pa ti koji su kupili, ne znam, tamo hala 11.000, oni koji su kupili da nemaju, znači da dolaze na sezonske karte.
Je, izgleda, ako se ne varam, klub prodao oko 6 i nešto hiljada sezonskih karta i svaku utakmicu vlasnik sezonske karte ima pravo da dođe na svaku europsku i ACB i ima pravo i tako i da odda svoju kartu da ide u dalju prodaju ako zna da neće doći, ali to odlučuju članovi, navijači koji imaju sezonske karte.
Thank you very much, Coach Laković. This concludes the part of the press conference for Dreamland Gran Canaria. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with the home team, Spartak Office Shoes, represented by their head coach, Mr. 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗪𝗓, and player 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗪𝗠. Olivier, can you please share your statement about tonight's game?
It's never good to lose. We made a lot of mistakes, throughout the game. I made a lot of mistakes, but we made a lot of just silly mistakes that I think if we were just a little more focused, could have made a big difference. The good thing about Champions League, you have 2 games, so even though we lost by 10, we got another chance to go over there, so that's the good thing. And so we just got to, learn from this one, watch some tape, and on to the next.
Thanks, Olivier. We'll now open the floor for questions from the media. Questions for Olivier? In case of not, that's all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And now we'll continue with the head coach of Spartak Office Shoes, Mr. 𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪😂 Coach, could you please share your thoughts about tonight's game?
It's a difficult game. Gran Canaria, like probably, if you, let's say, follow the basketball, of course, that he's one of the best team in the BCL. He was a former champion of the 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪 Cup. He was, let's say, member of the EuroLeague. And the most important thing, this is a team or this is a club, let's say, who take care about his team core a lot of years in a row. I mean that they try to stay the, let's say, main players, and the main players, they play from them a lot of years, including the coach 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. They made in a previous season great job in a different competition. I talk about the Eurocup, I talk about ACB Spanish National Championship, and of course they are one of the best team in the BCL. I'm not satisfied in the game. Of course, we have to first of all to make adjustment when we play with the teams and with the players like Gran Canaria is. But first of all, I agree with him. We made, let's say, silly, I can tell a little bit different, like stupid mistakes. If you just, let's say, put on one place points from the turnovers, if stats is right, this is 27 points. If you put second chance points about offensive rebounds, I don't know right number, but probably they have 10 rebounds. I don't know how many points they score from there, and 50-50 balls. In some moments, especially when we was so close, I talk about results. Let's say 3, 4, 5. On one side, on offensive side, we made stupid mistakes. We made the turnovers. Sometimes this is not like turnovers because they are so aggressive. It was turnovers because we wasn't like he said on a good focus. And on another side, after the good defense, we allowed them to pick up the ball from the floor, and I don't know, whatever. It has to be big school for us. We have 2 more games in this regular part of the season. Of course, we can analyze all things what we, let's say, made bad. On the end, let's say, if you just watch the stats, second, third, and fourth quarter, we almost play equal, but this is 1 point. Most of the time they led, and this is for us, it's so difficult to, let's say, catch the result. But this is school. We have to change something, we have to change approach, we have to, let's say, be ready to fight with, let's say, teams on this level. Gran Canaria is a good team, and congratulations to them and to the coach. They made a good game, and that's it.
Thank you, Coach.
Just one more thing on the English, yes, to thanks to all our fans because they came and they support us and help us.
Thank you, Coach. Sad možemo preći na srpski. Ukratko, ključni detalji utakmice i planovi za nastavak BCL-a.
Dobro, ja ću da ponovim još jednom. Znači, prvo sve je velika škola za nas. Gran Canaria je stvarno ozbiljan tim i oni su sačuvali taj kor ili jedan ozbiljan deo tima već dugi niz godina zajedno sa trenerom. Oni već 2 takmičenja igraju dugi niz godina, praktično svi igrači koji su tu. Pojedini igrači čak igrali su i euroligaški nivo. samim tim, kažem, cela organizacija je, kako se zove, jako ozbiljna, igrali su ACB i ULEB kup i osvajali su ULEB kup, igrali su Euroligu u jednom trenutku, stvarno je jedan ozbiljan protivnik za nas u ovom trenutku, pogotovo što, kažem, naše prilagođavanje na 2 takmičenja još uvek traje. Ne mogu da žalim normalno za porazom, ali opet svestan sam ja protiv koga smo igrali, međutim napravili smo previše, kad promašimo, imali smo neke otvorene šutove koje smo promašili, žao mi što smo promašili, ali to je košarka, neki put će duđe, neki put neće, ali poenta cele stvari kad se prave, rekao bih, glupe greške, tu mi ostaje malo žal, neke neisforsirane greške, turnoveri, rekao sam već 27 poena, ako je ovo tačno, 27 poena iz turnovera, imali ste second chance point, znači ofenzivne skokove, imali ste 50-50 ball, na što sam najviše razočaran, jer može da bude negde možda nedostatak nekog znanja, iskustva i tako dalje, u nekom trenutku nađete se na terenu zbog, imamo povredu Cerovine, u toku utakmice, u toku prvog poluvremena povredio Silić, manja rotacija što se tiče tih centara, pa se nađe Bodržić, pa Medarević i tako dalje. Ima tu manjak iskustva, manjak, pa negde i možda nedovoljno znanja i tako dalje. Na to nisam ljut, ali stvarno sam nezadovoljan kada, na primjer, ta lopta negde padne na pod i neko se ne baci da uzme i tako dalje. Znaš, to mi je, i na tome, na kraju krajeva, na tome moramo da radimo i to je jedino, kažem, što zameram. Ovako, znamo protiv koga smo igrali, znamo njihov kvalitet, nismo odgovorili pravom čvrstinom, to je 100%. Na te neke, rekao bi čovjek, periferne stvari u košarci, ali to su ozbiljne stvari. Ozbiljna stvar je čvrstina, ozbiljna stvar je 50-50 ball, ozbiljna stvar je offensive rebound, ozbiljna stvar je da ne izgubiš loptu ako nije baš isforsirana i tako dalje. Znači, to su neke stvari koje ne sme da se rade, ali nismo mi mlad tim u tom nekom smislu, ali definitivno, kažem, obzirom da smo promenili roster i sve, mora se navikavamo jedne na druge, se navikavamo i na ovu ligu koja donosi dosta intenziteta, odnosno timovi koji igraju donose dosta intenziteta, dosta kontakta, to su i velika tela, ako ste danas videli, to su stvarno ozbiljni igrači, tako da sve u svemu ne može da bude zadovoljno, ali opet, što kaže Haaland, volao bi da nije tako, ali škola za nas, idemo dalje i pokušat ćemo to da popravljamo u hodu. Imamo još 2 utakmice, ABA ligu i tako dalje. Da se zahvalim publici na prisustvu i na podršci.
Hvala. Otvaram pitanje za novinare. We'll now open the floor for questions from the media.
Čista voda. Može se pije voda.
U tom slučaju, gospodin Jovanović, ja se izvinjam.
Sedi, Peđa.
Pored svega ovo što ste rekli, visoke da je bilo nekoliko navrata kada je tim bio baš blizu i baš tada su ulazili neke, recimo, otvorene situacije ili neke cilje. Tako da li to može da bude neki dobar moment za...
Svaku utakmici može naći dobre stvari, ali nisam prvi koji je to rekao, ali stvarno je to istina, znaš. Negde, mi smo vezali tako 4 pobede i stvarno svi smo zadovoljni, super, ali iz poraza se najviše uči, nekako postaješ senzitivniji, osetljiviji na sve što se dešava u utakmici, pa nekad ta pobeda, ok, pogrešio si, ali, znaš, sad, nismo dali otvorene šuteve i nisu dali igrači koji obično daju, trebali su oni da šutnu, znači nisu trebali neki drugi, nego baš su oni trebali, nisu dali. Sad, na meni je normalno da im opet nekim sistemom, treningom, sve ostalo, donesem te šuteva, na njima je, kako se zove, teren da to daju. Bili smo jako blizu, ali nije ni do otvorenih šuteva ili promašaja istih, nego je problem samo što smo u tom trenutku, ok, sve što ti promašaš, ali nemoj da baciš turnover. Mi smo vezali u jednom trenutku 4 turnovera. To je jedan turnover, kontranapad, drugi turnover, treći turnover u ruke, pravo i tako dalje. Sad možemo pričamo, je li iskusan, neiskusan igrač, ili to... Ne, čoveče, došao si da igraš, budi ozbiljan, nemoj da baciš turnover. Šut na koš, pa kakav god da je, mnogo gori, na primjer, nego one što smo mi uzimali, je bolji, mnogo gori nego one što smo uzeli i promašili, o kojima ti pričaš. Ili vi. Kako se zove, je bolji nego ovo što smo mi uradili u trenutku kada se, ajde da kažemo pod navodnicima, lomila utakmica, ali mislim koliko je bilo? 3 razlike. Znači na 3 razlike baciš 3 turnovera protiv ekipe kao što je Gran Canaria i potrošiš gomilu energije, znaš, sigurno da teško se vraćaš.
Hvala, puno sreće.
Da li ima još pitanja? Koliko nema,
Hvala
gospodine
ljudi,
Ivanoviću, hvala.
pozdrav, vidimo se.
That concludes the post-game press conference following the match between Spartak Office Shoes and Dreamland Gran Canaria. Thank you all for coming and see you at the next FIBA Basketball Champions League game. Ovim zaključujemo konferenciju nakon meča Spartak Office Shoes, Dreamland Gran Canaria. Hvala svima na dolasku i vidimo se u sljedećoj utakmici FIBA Lige šampiona.